it's Alicia Power here. Thank you for being with me today. I'm answering some of your questions. Many people write in with questions for me, and I'm an expert on spirit communication, and I have been a professional energy worker for 25 years, and I've also am an advanced intuitive and spirit communicator for 25 years. So it's my pleasure today to answer your questions, and it is so much fun because I am accessing the information directly from my spirit tutors as we dive into these subjects. And the subjects are on that topic of spirit communication, and I know that a lot of you are super excited about diving into your own spirit communication, because you know that your soul evolution is sitting in that skill, in that capability. So I'm very keen to help you understand, and I do have programs and courses online. One is www.spirittutorconnection.com, just a beautiful online course for going very deep in learning how to partner with advanced spirit tutors and spirit guides who can move you quite quickly into your soul evolution. spirittutorconnection.com. So let's have a read of a beautiful question from one of you. I'm just reading here on my iPad. I have listened to your interview on your Life Without Limits and one from your website. I can feel my tutor guide, but I'm unable to see or hear or know their name. It was the same when I met, quote unquote, my Reiki guide. I'm looking for teaching, guidance, spiritual expansion, support, and connection. And here are some questions. Can anyone channel spirit? So let's just look at that question to begin with. Can anyone channel spirit? Powerful question. So because I am an advanced auric healer, I've looked into the souls of many, many clients. And when I use the term soul, I'm meaning their electromagnetic field, their auric field. And when I say I've jumped into or looked into their souls and their electromagnetic field, I am 100% connected to my spirit guides now after 25 years. We're just really close as a team, and I'm constantly online with them. They're just very close with me in my inner world, on tap at any moment. And so the information, when we look at a question like this, it'll just be coming directly from them because I'm so practiced at accessing their information immediately. So can anyone channel spirit? It's actually, for me, as an experienced and advanced energy worker, it's a complex question. That's a complex question. And the reason is that we are spirit. We are channeling spirit. We are souls. Every human has an electromagnetic field in the quantum worlds, in the energy worlds, in the subatomic worlds. We are a force field of energy. That is what we are. Our body falls away after a period of time, and the energy part of us, the spirit part of us, you could almost say, is what remains. So we are spirit, we are energy, we are, can anyone channel spirit? We are souls sitting in a human body. We're, in a sense, channeling our own souls. Let me just start off with that as the first thing to say. When we turn our attention internally to ask for a spirit guide to communicate with us, they don't necessarily, just very quickly, they don't necessarily have to come into channeling mode. Meaning, for me, channeling means inviting a spirit being who's individualized separately from my soul, you could say. In this case, I'm just talking about if somebody turns their attention internally to a spirit being that they've identified and invites them to bring their morphogenic field, their electromagnetic field, fully into their own auric field. To me, that is what you'd say full body channeling, and hopefully, in my book, I prefer someone to stay conscious while that's happening, so that they're actually participating in the training, because quite often these high spirit beings will be training someone who's in front of that person who's channeling, or even that person who is channeling. They'll be delivering very high intelligence and overview on a question or on a topic. So channeling is where you're reaching for a higher spirit being and inviting them to actually push the electromagnetic field into your own magnetic field and merge and meld, and in a sense work with your body and your voice and your intelligence in that moment to sort of prompt your logic, prompt your thoughts, and so that that higher intelligence and higher information can be delivered to our external here physical reality and someone else who's listening. To me, that's channeling. And I believe, and I, again, just from being a technician with electromagnetic fields and auras, everyone has an aura, there are some people who are more sensitive and more capable of doing that type of work if you're talking about channeling. And there are others, and many people who just are so not interested in turning their attention to the worlds of spirit. Their full attention is into the world of physicality. They are very grounded. They are not practiced at putting their attention on anything in the spirit world. It's not that they're not capable. Usually they're not interested. There are also humans who, and there's a caution here, a really big caution, is that our electromagnetic field holds memory, and there are some people who have psychic memory, spirit memory from other existences that their soul has traveled through, a little bit of advanced information here, but they've been really badly damaged from certain circumstances, and so they have, in a sense, quite a damaged electromagnetic field, and these kinds of people have to be extremely careful, and I would caution them in a big way against channeling until their electromagnetic field is healed to quite a high degree, meaning that it's almost like fabric and ripped, and so the fabric needs to be healed, reconstructed, repatterned, so that the base of that person's consciousness is very, very stable and has a very strong connection to their sense of self as an individual. Because if someone who is quite damaged in their electromagnetic field, the quality of a damaged an electromagnetic field, I'm just being a little bit advanced here, is that it has rips and tears and gateways and openings, and usually mischievous spirit beings will find their way in and begin to prompt that person's consciousness and their logic. And the reason I was just talking just a little bit before about when you heal your electromagnetic field, you get a strong sense of yourself, where you're quite clear of what is yourself and what is something else. Whereas people with damaged energy fields, whether through strong substance abuse or whatever, even from those past existences, and mischievous spirit beings are connecting in really strongly in their electromagnetic field, these people will not have a strong sense of self. They will usually be unclear about their voices in their heads, what is pushing them around in terms of where their attention is going, what kinds of negative thought spirals they might be having. I'm just saying to you that the psychology of someone is connected to the health of their auric field. Right there, that's so very important. And so I would not recommend somebody reaching into the spirit world and inviting an individuated spirit consciousness to come into them in such a comprehensive way unless their auric field is pretty clean and quite strong and you've got a really strong sense of yourself. So some of you may not have heard that before. Most people who are doing energy work and energy healing would understand that. So just a little bit of slightly more advanced information there. A great question. Thank you so much for your questions, everyone. And you can send your questions to inquiries@soulmentoring.com. Thank you so much. And come back soon and we'll have more videos here for you. Much love to you. It's Alicia Power here. And feel free to visit soulmentoring.com. Thank you.